Welcome to Film Study, an all American podcast with Lexi. I'm Lexi. Here are me and Joretta's predictions for episode 106 Family Affair. So it's going to be episode 6, and that's actually going to go, I think, on a little bit of a hiatus or a break after episode 6. But it's entitled Family Affair. And the synopsis is: speaking your truth, Simone is excited that baby Shay is coming to town, but another visitor she wasn't expecting surprises her as well, thanks to Amara. Damon struggles on the field while family drama could threaten his new bond with his mom. JR goes home to try to get to the bottom of what's going on with his parents, but not before he does something rash. Meanwhile, Cam helps to push Keisha to follow her dreams, but her decision could ruin an important relationship. Uh, yeah, what do you think about any of those storylines? Let's go with Cam and Keisha first. What do you think's gonna happen there?
Okay, so for Cam and Keisha, I definitely think that he's gonna break those walls down, but it's gonna take some time. So for this episode, he's probably trying to convince her to take the dance thing, but she probably doesn't want to go against her dad, which is probably the relationship that could be ruined.
Yeah, same. I that absolutely. I have nothing to add because that's exactly what I was gonna say. Um, but I'll also add that I think that we're not done with this Keisha not really wanting to make things serious with Cam, and so I think that might come back up too.
I hope he calls her out on it one day. I just want him to be like, "Yo, what's up? Like, if we is
What
or if
we
we ain't."
doing?
Right.
No, I know. Listen, it might be the next episode. It might be the next episode. But I agree. I agree. Um, so that's that one. What do you think about JR going to see his parents? What do you think that something rash is? What does that mean?
I don't know. JR be going 0 to 100. So for him, it could
It's
be.
he's on so many different spectrums. I do not have a strong. I love his character, but I don't have a strong sense of who his character is because, like, to your point, he does go 0 to 100 pretty quick, and it's like he's the sweetest person ever and the most rash and jealous person ever as well. So I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe he'll either quit the team or crash his car. You literally don't know with him.
See,
Like,
I was thinking that he like but it's that doesn't technically fall into the before, but like maybe tells his parents of his suspicions of Damon. Maybe that's too early, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm homecoming. Look, homecoming writers are doing a good job of keeping the drama in the mystery because I truly don't know what happens from one episode. Or I can't predict what happens from one episode to the next. Um, but yeah, to that point, I don't know if he's gonna quit the team, but maybe he does something rash in regards to Damon again. I don't know. I don't know.
let's see.
Yeah, I we'll see. We'll see. Damon struggles on the field while family drama could threaten his new bond with his mom. That one I feel like I have a clearer understanding of. I feel like he might tell his mom that he's looking into uh his adopted parents,
Yes,
or
I see
his
that.
sorry his birth parents, and like struggling with like telling that to her and communicating that with her because it might be sensitive because she's just an adopted mom, especially because there are no adoption records.
I can see her moving funny and trying to hide some stuff once he tells her what he's up to because I feel like there's a reason he don't have adoption records and it has something to do with her because we already see that she likes to play games with his life.
Very true, very true. Was I the only one that was it was giving, if you ever heard of the show Blood and Water, like it was giving
Yes, I love
adopted
the show.
abducted child and like
That would be such a dope storyline though. It really
no,
would.
it would. That would be super interesting. So Yeah, it was giving that for me. It was giving that for me. Um, on that note, before we switch to Simone and all that is her storyline, I do think that we're gonna start to see some more tension between this square that it's becoming in the show between Damon and Simone and JR and Simone and then potentially Damon and Thea. I definitely think we might be getting more of that.
That would be nice because I can't get over that little smile they did. But I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this chemistry. Let me see what's gonna happen.
Right. I'm like, if Simone's not gonna hop on that, go ahead, Thea. Go ahead, Thea.
Right.
Get it. Get it. And look, that'll serve the agenda anyway, because then that'll make Simone and Thea be frenemies again, and that'll
Race the angst and the stakes.
yeah, it'll raise the eggs, raise the stakes, advance the Damon agenda. Which I am. I'm a Damon shipper.
Yes, 100% Damone.
Um so yes, all of that. And then the final one is that Simone is excited that baby Shay is coming to town, but another visitor, her mom. I'm kidding. I really
Definitely
think
her
it's her mom.
mom.
She wasn't expecting surprises her as well, thanks to Amara. Uh, yeah, so you think it's her mom as well?
Yeah.
How do you think the how do you think it's gonna go over with like her adopted or the adopted parents of Shay and that whole relationship? What do you think it's gonna look like?
Between Shay and Simone's mom, or
Between like Simone or yeah. So between Shay's parents and like Simone's mom and Amara, like that whole dynamic.
I wouldn't be surprised if Simone just tried to spend the day keeping them apart. I can see her trying to hide them in different places, to be honest.
Same.
It's
Yeah.
very on brand for her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And like smart, TBH, because Simone's mom is
Yeah,
insane.
because exactly. That's what I was about to say. You know, her mom like to cause some drama.
Right. You know who wasn't in this little synopsis was Turner. Turner gonna be on his sad tip. He's gonna be sad about Amara. But you know what? I think that they need this separation to actually present obstacles for their relationship. And maybe, right, because he brought Trina up, like they're gonna have a little scene together, and it's gonna be a callback to her saying he wasn't good enough.
That would be nice. We need some context as to why they feel like this was a secret to carry this long.
Right. Right. So there's going to be no shortage of drama, especially like the romantic relationship drama. And we'll see, because this is the first time that Damon's been like upset with Simone, besides his whole mom thing that didn't last long. We'll see. Do you think that's gonna last long? Do you think he's gonna harbor that against her?
No, he'll be out by the next episode.
You
Okay,
said
maybe
Damon's a
two
simp. I'm
episodes.
kidding.
It could be two episodes before he'll be like, "Hey, Simone Hicks." So like, if he need to stop fronting, he'll be like, "I understand you were trying to look out for me," and then boom, right back together, besties
I
again.
Yeah, I think it might last until the ending of this episode, at least. At least. But yeah, I don't. We'll see. We'll see. But those are our predictions. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Like if I said that I was gonna come back to this during predictions or not. But I think it's all been covered. The only thing I have to add is that where did they get those lamps from? That
Hmm.
really bothered me because I was an RA, and oh my gosh, I say this each and every time I review this show, but like we did not have lamps like that just like randomly lying around, and I'm really
You might have
wondering
that
where.
big flashlight, one and
Yeah,
one halfly burnt candle, maybe.
exactly. Didn't nobody just have a supplies of lamps that every single student could have just walking around like that? So anyway, that was really random, but I really wanted to say that. Um, but yeah, other than that, it's been really good. Excited to see what happens next. And thank you for reviewing Homecoming episode 5 with me.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, it's always been good because I feel like we have very similar thoughts about this show too.
Yes. I hope they get
Yes.
renewed soon. Like I don't think they're gonna. I think they would be crazy to not renew them. So I'm pretty sure it's coming. I
Right.
just hope they hurry up with it.
Right. And congratulations to All American for being renewed. And I think they will
Yes.
because it was just like to that point it was early renewals, and so they don't even announce official renewals until May. And I think Homecoming's been doing pretty well in the top 10 shows on CW, top 7, something like that. So yeah, to your point, that would be crazy not to renew it. Crazy. Yeah. So hopefully they get renewed, and yeah, those are our predictions, and thanks for listening.